Hi guys, I hope you're all doing amazing today. Today it is just me, Steph, as Stefan's at work. But I would like to talk about a video that popped up onto my YouTube. And as an adopted child, I feel like I have a response to it because my heart breaks. I've never heard of this YouTuber before this video just popped up onto my channel. So I can't judge them by who they are because I've never really watched that. However, if I do come across as judging, which I probably will because I'm pretty disheartened and pretty unhappy, it is only from this one video that my anger is coming from, despite, I don't know, this just being a terribly sad situation. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard or already seen the video by Myka Stauffer, where she wrote in the title, "Rehoming our adopted child." And that on its own makes me pretty unhappy. Rehoming, you rehome a pet, okay? You rehome plants. You rehome, I don't know, a hot tub. You rehome stuff. But you don't rehome people, especially such a young, vulnerable child who is trying to live their best life, a child who has an attachment to you, a child who has worked hard to learn to love you, learn to trust you, learn to just be a family with you. You don't rehome a child. So pretty much moral, just to get you guys kind of background of this whole situation, they adopted a little boy 3 years ago, I think it was. This little boy had autism. I think he had a brain tumor before coming. He had a few other medical issues, and he came with a lot, as many adopted kids do. We don't come perfect. We come with trauma, we come with pain, we come with unknown circumstances, and as we grow up, this stuff comes through a lot more. But parents agree to take us in and agree to be our families and agree to love us despite what may come up in our future. It is a long, exhausting, daunting, expensive process to adopt a child, for the very reason of they don't want this kid to get placed into another family. When you make the decision to adopt a child, you are making the decision to have that child be in your family for the rest of your life. And if you are not ready to do that, or you don't know if you can do that, or there might even be speculation that you might not be able to deal with that, don't adopt the child. Just don't do it. So I just want to say, for parents who have adopted kids, my parents as well, like, kudos to you. I have so much respect, so much love, so much understanding for people who have adopted kids and have truly pushed through the good and the bad times, because they aren't always going to be good times. That being said, Myka Stauffer and her husband put up a video. I think they took it down now. I went to go look again and I couldn't see it. They put up a video called "Rehoming Our Adopted Son." And you don't do that. This kid already probably has trauma from coming from another country to them. He already has some trauma because some of the videos that were up, like, they had duct taped his thumbs because he was sucking on his thumbs. He probably has trauma already because they didn't seem like they knew how to deal with him in the first place, and he possibly could have not felt loved. And so for them to just give up on him and give him to a new family, that's just, you don't get to do that, especially when you have exploited this kid for views, you have exploited this kid for money, you have put him all over your social medias, all over YouTube, and then one day you just give up. You don't get to do that. You don't. The amount of money you've made off of this child just to give up on him, it's disgusting what they did. It is merely and utterly disgusting. Okay, as an adopted child, I know how hard it is to make connections and to fully feel like you belong into the family that you were adopted into. So to start making those connections and to start feeling a little bit like you belong at such a young age, and then to be pulled out of that family that you pretty much is all you have known, because they simply think that you are too hard to deal with because they were not prepared, even though they knew what was coming. I find it hard to believe that they didn't know that he had autism. I find it hard to believe that they didn't know that there were going to be challenges. I find it hard to believe that they tried everything they could. And for this poor little boy, bless his soul and bless his heart, I hope and I pray that he is able to find that sense of belonging that he deserves. Because if he was truly a part of that family, they would have never given him away. Now, I think what makes me really angry is they're going on social media and they're doing like, God forgives all, God does this was the right thing, and they're looking for sympathy where sympathy is not deserved. The only person in this whole situation who deserves sympathy is the little boy, okay? He is the only person who deserves sympathy. These people have lots of money. These people are rich, and they are richer because of this little boy. They don't deserve sympathy. They don't. They simply, I've been hearing other rumors too that they are looking to adopt another kid, and I pray to God that they don't do that, because another kid's not going to be better. It's not going to make them feel better. It's going to help them for views, and no other kid deserves to be put through that, especially when they get older. This little boy is going to look and we'll see all these videos on YouTube and then see that they gave up on him but adopted another child. So I hope that is just a rumor. I hope. So to all the people who are going to hate him, like, no, what they did was right and blah, blah, blah. Sure. You rather them rehomed him than done something terrible to him. However, you rather them not adopted a kid in the first place, if that's the way we're gonna go at it. What they did was completely heartless, irresponsible, and just unforgivable. These people, they don't deserve money off this child anymore. They should have to take down all the videos that he was in. They should have to give back the money that they made on videos with him, especially the adoption story. They should not get clout. They should get support in the fact that they need to learn how to better deal with disabilities. That is the support that they need, but they do not need support for the child that they decided to give up. There's probably trauma for their own children where their own kids are going to need that support, but they do not deserve support for taking a child, changing his life for probably the worst, and then giving him away. Let me tell you, your younger days are the most vital times to connect with people, to gain that love and protection that you need from a family. And they took that from him and didn't care. And to me, that is what's wrong. As an adopted girl, I understand how hard it is, even in my 20s, being adopted and just not being able to connect. And that video, I'm glad it's down if it's down. It was a disgusting video. It was a sad video. My heart goes out to this little boy, and I hope and prayed that he gets the most amount of love that he has ever felt in his whole life from his new family. That I pray for this new family to be able to support him correctly when the time comes that he feels the pain of getting taken from one family and rehomed. But bless this new adopted family, and I pray and hope that they just have a long, healthy, amazing life with their new happy son. But shame on the Stauffers. Really sad that that happened. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a good day. That's my little rant for today. I'm sorry it's so disheartening and it's so not our normal exciting tone. I felt like I needed to speak on that. As an adopted child, I hurt, I'm sad, and that kid didn't deserve that in any way. Have a good day. Bye guys.